Hi, welcome to the Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today is the first of the month, which means it is time for a tour of my home. And I do call it a Lego room tour, but like I've already stated in previous videos, it's really a Lego house tour. I'm going to take you room to room, and I will show you the new things as well as the old, because I understand not everyone's been following this channel from the beginning. So we're just going to go from room to room, and I'll point out new stuff as well as some old stuff. And I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, hope you like it enough to hit the like button. And if you're watching on Rumble, hit the Rumble button. Alright, well, let's get started with the tour. Usually I start the tour in a different room, but today I'm going to change this up. We'll start off in the large room, and this is the one that has the Lego City MOC in it, which we will see later, close up. This is two tables put together here. I use this table to kind of design things, sort. Like, that's the 3-in-1 creator from the castle set that I did a while back. I put away most of the extra pieces, but anyway. It's kind of just like a sorting table, and this was the Grand Line Hotel. I stopped building it because I'm going to go with a different direction with it, and it's going to actually be incorporated into the parking garage on the Lego City MOC, and I don't have the room for it yet. I don't have the tables built yet, so this is just going to sit there until I can get to it. And here starts the Lego City MOC here. Again, off camera I keep a bunch of the pieces that I'm going to be using. There's the piece of paper there with the Grand Master Plan of the city. If you want to watch that, that's week 15. It's a while back. And we've got the Corvette, the old Corvette, waiting to be placed on the town. Got the beginnings of the subway. Got the town. I'm going to try to keep this as steady as possible as I walk. And there's the corner cafe, the first modular. It's got 2 extra levels to it. And here on this table, I keep more pieces readily available for the Lego City MOC, as well as this table here. There is a lot that goes into this. And over here on this table, it's multicolored. These are pieces from recent Lego sets that I've placed in my store that I just have not had a chance to throw up in here. That's not the rest of my store, that's a good chunk of it. And this table here is where I sort the orders. As you guys bring them in, I sit in that comfy chair and I go ahead and put the orders together. And there's more of the store back here. This time of year, that's important because it gets cold down here. This is such a large room, it really doesn't do much but warm up a corner, but as long as it's the corner I'm in. And here's more of my Bricklink store. And well, those are the amount of boxes that I keep on hand, and believe it or not, those will last me for about a month, and that's it. These boxes go very fast. And I got the Disney Castle back there. I've got a really cool counting scale here that I use on some of my larger orders. Most of them are hand counted, and that's why they're usually so accurate. But on the ones where sometimes people order 1,000 or more pieces, I'm not going to count those. I use a counting scale for that. And here is more of my store. And I've got some really cool sets up here, like the blacksmith shop that came out February 1st, an older castle set, and the medieval market, the castle 3-in-1, all 3 versions of it there. And then over here on this side, don't remember which one this is. That is a set that instructions that I downloaded off the internet, not my creation. It's Sisyphus and his eternal torment of having to roll a boulder up the hill that as soon as he stops, it comes back down. And this here is the Disney train station. the train is upstairs. Oh, and there's more of my store. And down there's the instructions and some other pieces. Planning for future growth. And then I have this nifty bowling alley that's covered up by tape. If I move that tape, you can see the bowling alley better. All right, well, let's go to the hallway. Here in this hallway, this is my personal collection, complete with a McDonald's mock. Again, I got this from pictures, not instructions. I have talked about that in a previous video. Here's another Lego set. I don't remember which one this is. And also in the hallway, I've got like these supports. I do have a purpose for them in my Lego City mock. Much further down the road, but I try to collect pieces as I go. That way it's cheaper, so I'm not always paying for shipping for just one part. So basically what I do is when I'm buying parts for my Lego City mock, I will go through a whole entire store, and if I have a need for that piece, I'll pick it up at that time, because adding a few extra pieces a lot of times does not make the shipping go up versus having to pay the shipping just for one piece. It does save me money. And I've got more over here, and we'll go down that hallway eventually. Here is my studio where I shoot my YouTube videos. Got the world map there, and as you can see, we're working on the pickup truck, and that's going to be a future video down there. I'll putting all those together for the Lego City mock, a bunch of vehicles. And we've got more pieces, and there's that YouTube room back there for the Lego City mock back there. But anyway, got a few sets up there, the crocodile, and as you can see, there's the Ferris wheel 3-in-1, the 31119 set that just got through listing. Here's some of the Lego sets that I have purchased that I just haven't gotten around to. Eventually I'm going to do videos on all these. And I've got some more in here. Some more pieces. And let's go over here. I've got some built sets up here. And the Winter Village is back there. I guess that doesn't really help. I was hoping it would. I guess I need to buy a spotlight more like. Let's go down to the next room. And in the next room is where I sort my new Legos that go in my store. And just got through doing a set here, the Boba Fett Starship. And of course, while I'm sorting, I gotta be entertained, so there's my TV hooked up to the internet with Netflix and all that good stuff, Hulu. And here are some minifigures I gotta put back together. Or not put back together, to put together for my store. And that's the Boba Fett Starship pieces there, the Mandalorian and Boba Fett. And let's go down the hallway. Okay, so this hallway looks different. I had to buy a slightly different type of drawer because I expanded my store. And so they put the new ones over here, and they don't stack as well as these old ones. These old ones could stack about 8 or 9 high. These ones, 4 is the max. Otherwise they want to top, or 5, or they want to topple over. I've got the city corner garage there, the police station modular. I've got the bungalow. I've got the astronomy tower, Sesame Street, and we'll go back there in a minute. Actually, we'll just go down there now instead of waiting. So these are all personal pieces here. These eventually will go into the Lego City mock, as well as this monstrosity right here. I know this is dark. I'm gonna buy a spotlight for the next video that I do of the house tour. Here is Central Perk. Here is the Friends apartment. It is dark, I apologize. And then we got Seinfeld's apartment. And then over here we've got the Coliseum up here, the Flintstones home. We've got Camp No, or no, I'm not saying that right, but that stadium there. Got an unfinished set there. Some more unfinished sets right here that need to go on video. Some Star Wars sets, haunted high school, and some other sets here that have been built on camera, and some more down there. And we've got 2 sets here that need to go on camera. Maybe I should just move those all into one room. That way I can see, because when it's out of sight, it's out of mind. Here's some more personal pieces here. And as we walk over here, you will see that I've got a whole bunch more sets that need to be built. My base plates, more unbuilt sets, unbuilt sets. And I got rid of the trains that were on here. I'm not going to go into the train show after all. There's not enough space, and I was one of the last vendors, so I got booted. But I've got sets right here that just need to be put away. And I've got a ton of pieces here that are all organized. And I apologize, but I'm running out of room, so these totes are hiding Lego sets there in that far corner. A lot of space right there, space sets. And then I've got a bunch of city sets right here that are they are organized. They do have the set number on the bags, and they're all ready to go. And I mentioned in one of my videos that I got 2 more of these shelf things, and I don't have any more floor space. So what I did was, you'll see this one here comes with the standard 5 shelves. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shelves. So I kind of Frankensteined them together to get more space in the same amount of room, if you get my drift. And we've got some Slave 1s up there, 3 of them. Got the old haunted house up there. Statue of Liberty, Ghostbusters Firehouse, Daily Bugle, which I messed up the sign and it fell off. I gotta fix that. And Ninjago City Gardens, Winnie the Pooh, Everyone is Awesome set, some other random sets. You name it, we've got it. A bunch of airplanes there. And as we come into here, this was the other shelf that I Frankensteined. And I put, I think, 8 shelves on this one. And this one, I made it really narrow. And what I've got here, I know it doesn't show up very well because of the lighting, but I've got all my train, well, not all my trains, but a bunch of trains down. I got more trains. And on this shelf, I got a bunch of cars. Just started using that shelf. That's yesterday's video there, the Halloween hayride. Got Harry Potter up there. Got some different movies, Jurassic Park, Prince of Persia, Vikings, you name it. This is my Star Wars shelf. 3 AT-AT walkers, different versions, 3 different gunships. R2-D2, couple different versions back there. And then we got Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. And down here we have the Mos Eisley Cantina. And then on this shelf, we got the new haunted house. Some sets that need some TLC. Almost all of the masks. The only one I'm missing is the newer Batman cowl, which I'm not planning on getting. A bunch of cars. Spider-Man, Harry Potter, typewriter, Coast Guard boat. Let's see, down here is Pirates and the Old Western. Some empty shelves, and right there is miscellaneous up there. All right, so let's go ahead and head upstairs. Upstairs, I've basically taken over these bookshelves that didn't have anything in them, and I've started to fill them with some of the older Lego sets, as well as some of the newer ones like the Dom's Charger and the Fat Boy and the two VW buses and the two Ferraris, one old, one new. And over here, I have a very important set. This is a set that I'm saving for my granddaughter for her next visit. We're going to put that one together. And over here, we have two Porsches, the Aston Martin. We've got the Mustang with the blower on top, Ecto 1, got a remote controlled front loader, got the Mercedes remote controlled truck. The crane works and everything, and so does that dumper, that little bed thing dumps. We got the Bugatti, and we've got the Porsche. And over here, my daughter who lives with me is starting her own Lego collection. And on the fireplace now, we got the toy store, the Disney train, you saw the station downstairs, the free Ninjago giveaway at Toys R Us. Of course, that kind of tells you how old it is now. Painting of Yoda, my nephew does those. And Scooby-Doo and the Saturn 1, or the Saturn rocket, sorry. In the bedroom here, my bedroom, I've got the Millennium Falcon Ultimate Collector Series number 2. It's definitely been kicked in the mouth. I do have all the pieces in the box that I moved it in from Virginia to Utah. Been trying to find the time to put it back together, but time seems to elude me these days. And last but not least, my wife's collection of Legos. Most of these are not built. A few of them are, they're just empty boxes, but she's got a ton more brick heads. I'd say to the tune of about 30 of them in a box somewhere. And we've got a hanging wall shelf thing that I got from a second-hand store that I stripped down of the wood and repainted colors that she wanted. And in the old house, we used to have those hung up and the brick heads fit perfectly in there, but we just haven't got around to it here. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. If you did, give it a like on YouTube, give it a rumble on Rumble. I'd appreciate it. And as always, guys, stay safe out there, be good to each other, and subscribe if you haven't already.